It's Mrs. Mullinax, and I miss every one of your faces. I miss checking in with you. I miss high fives. I miss hugs. I miss all of it. Bobcats, I wanted to tell you about something fun that we have in store for you next week. Because we can't be together, we wanted to find a way to kind of bring our community together by doing something the same. And so we have a Buck Lake Virtual Spirit Week planned for next week. On Monday, we're going to call this Class T-Shirt Day. Bobcats, we want you to wear your class shirt or your class shirt color as we come together for our second week of distance learning. Show your class pride. And this is kind of a challenge, but we want to see how many pictures we can get and which class can have the most represented from their class with their class T-shirts. So, challenge accepted? I hope so. We'll take a look and see those class shirts tomorrow. On Tuesday, this is going to be called Twinning Tuesday because 2 is always better than 1. Get together with someone that you'd like to be just like and dress up like twins. It could be someone in your house, maybe a parent, a grandparent. It could be a brother or sister, a pet, or get together virtually. Dress up like one of your friends and get pictures from each location and put them together and share them with us. I have an example for you for Twinning Tuesday. And there we are right there. On Wednesday, we're going to call this Word Wednesday, and we want to have a virtual vocabulary word parade. So we want you to pick one of your favorite words. It could be a noun, it could be an adjective, it could be a verb, and you're going to write that word somewhere where we can see it clearly, maybe on a piece of paper, maybe on a piece of tape, or you could make a word necklace and put it on your clothes. And then you're going to dress up like that vocabulary word to show what it is and what it means. Now, this one just takes some creativity. Just look around your house, see what you have and what you can come up with. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Here's what we came up with. All right, Thursday, we're going to call that Tried to But Can't Get Dressed Today Thursday. You know, we love a PJ day at Buck Lake. So how about on Thursday, you stay in your pajamas all day? Maybe you can have breakfast for lunch. Hey, maybe even have breakfast for dinner. Here's what Thursday is going to look like for me. And then Friday, we're going to call that Fri-YAY virtual field trip. Since none of us are going on a vacation anytime soon, we want you to pick out a destination spot or place that you might like to go visit. Maybe look it up on the computer, look at some pictures, and then dress up like a tacky tourist who might be visiting that location. Check out what I came up with. There we are, dreaming of Hawaii. All right, Bobcats, hopefully that gives you a good idea of what each day is about. We had a lot of fun thinking of ideas for each day. I hope you do too. I can't wait to see those pictures. Have fun, Bobcats.
Good morning, Bobcats, and welcome to WBLS, streaming live from the web, live from Miss Young's couch. You may recognize Cookie Dough is back there. I've got Toby, my very own stuffed animal. You're not seeing things. His eyes are blinking. And I came out so excited about pajama day. Toby had pulled all the stuffed animals out, ready to snuggle. So we're so glad that you got to join us for what we decided we were going to call Tried to, but just couldn't get dressed today. Spirit Day. Otherwise, at school, of course, it's known as Pajama Day or PJ Day, which we always love to have in December as we celebrate all of the great reading that's going on. So here's a look at our weather forecast for today, Thursday. Today's high will be 89. They said it could even get to 90 with a low of 62 degrees. It looks like it's going to be mostly sunny all day long today. Tomorrow, though, it's going to cool down a little bit. We're going to have some rainy skies, it looks like, and our high is only going to be 70. And get ready for this, friends. It's a low of 47. I actually had to relook at that and see if that was correct. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Now, of course, by now, you know, we're not going to be going down to the Buck Lake cafeteria and eating together. So what's it for lunch at your house? I've been talking about that we were going to be having our pajama day, basically. And so I wonder how many of you are going to actually have breakfast for lunch or dinner today. I don't know about you, but I kind of love to do that every so often. You could have French toast or pancakes or waffles. You could have bacon or sausage. You could have eggs or oatmeal or grits or cream of wheat. That's for our northern friends. You could have biscuits and maybe some fresh fruit. Probably not all of those, but those are just a few ideas that you might come up with. Another fun thing sometimes for breakfast are little pigs in the blankets. Those are fun. So whatever you have today for lunch and dinner, we hope you enjoy it. And send us some pictures. Send us some pictures to the Buck Lake Media Facebook page. When we talked about bunny rabbits the other day, that night, I got a couple of messages, and Brent, our friend in first grade, Brent Threadgill, had actually made the cutest little snack that looked like a bunny. And if I'm not mistaken, the bunny ears were little lollipops. Is that right, Brent? I think I'm remembering correctly. And then also, this was kind of cool. At our friend Vivian and Claire's house, they had the cutest little bunny sandwiches. And Vivian actually lost a tooth when she was eating. I believe she was eating a carrot, just like a bunny rabbit, but she lost a tooth during that lunch. How fun is that? So, here's a few jokes to tickle your funny bone. Are you ready? This is just a menagerie. That's a good vocabulary word. It just means a mixture of different jokes. This is kind of fun, though, because I saw Orion and Emma. They actually had sent us a video of them on the trampoline on the twinning day, but we couldn't get it out there. And so this is for you. What do you call a cow on a trampoline? You ready? A milkshake. It's a milkshake because that's where we get milk from our cows, and the cows are jumping up and down. Okay. Where do cows go for entertainment? They won't be going there right now, but to the movies. How do you know if there's an elephant under your bed? Your head is hitting the ceiling, right? Because if you think about it, if there's an elephant under your bed, it's going to lift your whole bed up until you're so high up to the ceiling. Yes. How do teddy bears, we've got some teddy bears around here, I think. How do teddy bears keep their den cool in the summer? I bet some of you know. I can hear some of the moms and dads actually saying it. How do teddy bears keep their den cool in the summertime? They use their bear conditioning. What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. Oh, Miss Young used to love gummy bears. I love them so much. Now, friends, we have been given the opportunity to spread some smiles for some of our neighbors that are close by. And they're also some of our PTO partners. That means they donate things to help make our school a better place. And so that's our Tapestry Senior Living Center. And right now, as many of you may know, and some of you may even have people that you love so much that are in a senior citizen home that you can't go and visit right now. And so what we have been asked, Miss Valentine has asked me if I would ask you guys for some help. And so I said, certainly, I bet our Bobcats would like to help with this. So let me tell you what we're going to do. We're just asking you to draw a picture or do some kind of artwork geared to brighten their day. You know, they are having to be quarantined in their rooms, but what's hard is their family can't come to visit, so they may be able to go stand outside their window. So I want you to make them a beautiful, it could be a picture, it could be any form of art. How fun would it be to include some bobcats, right? Maybe draw some bobcats on your pictures, whatever you think that these friends would enjoy. Most of them are senior citizens. That means they're probably grandparents age, or your great grandparents age, or your great great grandparents age, and I can promise you this will bring a smile. Now, we know that it is not safe right now. We're not going to take, and we can't collect the pictures at school, and we can't deliver them to Tapestry. So this is what we're going to ask parents. I'm going to explain it to you. So if you're listening, if your parents aren't listening right now, Bobcats, if you'll go and get them so they can listen to this, please. So we're asking our Bobcats to draw pictures, colored pictures. It could be out of a coloring book. It could be something you create on your own. It's up to you. Any kind of artwork. And then parents, if you will, take a picture of it, okay, and or scan it, or however you want to do that. And you can actually send it to capital B, capital L, capital E, capital S, lowercase run at gmail.com. So BLES run at gmail.com. Okay, that's going to go to Miss Valentine, and then she will be able to send all of those to the Tapestry Senior Citizen. So we hope you will start doing that. Can you imagine how many smiles we could share? Remember, you are not going to drop them off to the senior citizen. You're not going to drop them off to the school. Okay, you're going to email them to the blessrun at gmail.com to Miss Valentine. I hope that I get a message back from the PTO saying, Miss Young, you cannot believe how many pictures we got. It just filled the box so full that we had to send them all and then open it up some more. So now, what a fun week we have had so far this week. And I've been posting all of your pictures on the Facebook page. How fun has this been? On Wednesday, we had the virtual vocabulary parade. You guys are so creative. So creative. We had all different kinds of things. We had swimming, right? The Whitmores were out there, and they were in their pool, and they said, you need to watch out for sharks. And their word was swimming. I saw the word brave, right? There was a superhero. I don't know who it was. There was a superhero, and they had the word brave on their garage door. That was very cool. Miss Quiggin started us off with the word love, because she loves all of our Bobcats. We had, this was a fun one. Bryce has been creating this amazing dinosaur park, and so they came up with the word Imagineer. I thought that was so cool. We had athlete. We had, there was just so many. So if you have not, oh my goodness, Miss Jefferson's little Colby and Caleb, they did jump and they did basketball. So what I'm saying is, you want to go to the Buck Lake Media page and look at all of those pictures, not only from our vocabulary parade, but all week. It really, really has been so much fun, and I don't want anybody's feelings to be hurt if I did not mention what you did, but I couldn't possibly call them all out, but it was a lot of fun. I hope you had a good time with that. Maybe we can actually do one at school one day. That would be fun. Parents, this is a quick little snippet for you. Mr. Millard sent out a listserv update yesterday on Wednesday. So if you did not see it, you want to make sure and take a peek at that, because the last day to pick up materials or return completed materials at the school is going to be this coming Monday, the 13th. Okay, at 3 p.m. will be the latest you will be able to do that. So I'm not going to go into that too much, because the children don't want to hear about that, but you can most certainly go to look at your listserv and see more information that he has shared with that also, always go to the Buck Lake PTO page. Mr. Millard posts videos and shares updates as well, so I would encourage you to do that. So thank you for tuning in today. Tomorrow is actually going to be a school holiday. I know it's weird right now, but so we are not going to have WBLS, but don't forget, I want you to send in any kind acts that you have to Miss Young, and I will forward them to Miss Schmidt and to Oreo and Butterscotch this weekend, and we will see them on Monday for Coco's Kindness Corner. Our Spirit Day for Friday is Tacky Tourist Day. Now, we won't officially be in school, but Miss Young will check the page, and I'll try and post pictures throughout the day. So I want you, maybe you can look up, where would you like to go? If you could go anywhere. Listen, none of us are going anywhere. Whether we want to or not, we're going to be staying close to our homes. Think about, like, really stretch your brain, guys. Think about where you would like to go on a break, on a vacation. Like if Miss Young could just throw $1 million at you, where would you want to go? Maybe your family could talk about it tonight and see. I would say one of the places, any place with a beach, I would love to go take my children to go back to Okinawa, where my son was born, which is pretty much like a little Hawaii, but also with a lot of culture. It's south of Japan. I would love to go there. You can look it up on Google, but it is so tiny. This little island is so tiny. So let me know where you would want to go, and then dress up. Miss Mullinax and Landon, they wanted to go back to Hawaii, so they had shared a cute picture of them, and so I look forward to seeing that. We won't have regular WBLS tomorrow, but we will definitely be back on Monday. Now, I want to thank everyone who joined in on the fun of going on a bear hunt the past couple of weeks. I just took my bear down this week out of my window. It was so much fun, and thank you to everyone who joined in. You know, this weekend, many families would normally be getting together for egg hunts and for picnics and to celebrate. And of course, with our change right now of needing to stay away from groups, that is not going to happen like it may normally happen for your family. So here's an idea that I know we are going to be doing in our neighborhood, is we could actually have an Easter egg hunt. So tomorrow, I'm actually going to be making, maybe today, I'm going to make an Easter egg hunt, or Easter egg, and decorate it and color it out of paper. And I'm going to put it up in my window, so when my friends, we have lots of bobcats in my little neighborhood, go around, they can look for the Easter egg in my window. I do have to say, for my friends in my neighborhood, there'll be a little extra something that may be hopping into my front yard. But you're looking for eggs, so you can make it as small as you want. It could be a big one, whatever you choose to do. So that would be a fun thing for everybody in your neighborhood if lots of people did it. So that's all for today, Bobcats. Remember to purr, be prepared, be upstanding, be responsible, and always be respectful. And in case we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. We love you, Bobcats. Stay tuned for story time. I'm actually going to read one of my favorite bedtime stories that I used to read to my children. Have a great day. So, Bobcats, I was trying to decide. I have several new books for next week that I can't wait to share. Actually, there's going to be a guest star. I love some of my teachers from Buck Lake will know and also love. And I got several new books to share with you. But this book actually is not a new one. In fact, you can see it. It's very, very well loved, and because it's been around a long time now. I know my first graders learn about owls, so they may have heard this book. When anybody asks me what my favorite book is, I actually always tell them this one is Owl Babies. I probably don't even need the book because I used to read it to my own children, Caleb and Emma, who are grown up now. almost grown up, and I'm going to share it with you today. It's almost like a great big school-wide bedtime story. So this is Owl Babies by Martin Waddell, illustrated by Patrick Benson. Some of you may be wondering about Toby. Is he always this calm? Actually, he is, and he is perfectly happy that his mom is home with him non-stop. So he is enjoying that for sure. He kind of looks like the stuffed animals, doesn't he? He kind of just laying there. Owl babies. Once there were 3 baby owls, Sarah and Percy and Bill. They lived in a hole in the trunk of a tree with their owl mother. The hole had twigs and leaves and owl feathers in it. It was their house. This book is actually so well. I mean, Miss Young has probably had this book about 20 years because, well, actually 21 years. Oh, you want to see it? One night they woke up and their owl mother was gone. "Where's Mommy?" asked Sarah. "Oh my goodness," said Percy. "I want my mommy," said Bill. Bill's the baby. Bill's the little baby right there. Probably some of you know what that feels like sometimes, right? When your mommy or daddy have to go. The baby owls thought, because all owls think a lot. "I think she's gone hunting," said Sarah. "To get us our food," said Percy. What did Bill say? "I want my mommy." Uh-oh. Sarah and Percy are looking like, what are we going to do with the baby, right? But their owl mother didn't come. The baby owls came out of their house and they sat on the tree and waited. They're just waiting for her to come back. A big branch for Sarah, a small branch for Percy, and an old piece of ivy for Bill. "She'll be back," said Sarah. "Back soon," said Percy. "I want my mommy," said Bill. Oh, do you think he's starting to worry? Right? When your mommy or daddy are gone, or your grandparents, if you're staying with them, when they're gone for a while, do you worry? That's normal, right? Sometimes we can have our both parents there and we still want the other one. That can happen. It was dark in the woods and they had to be brave, for things moved all around them. "She'll bring us mice and things that are nice," said Sarah. "I suppose," said Percy. What did Bill say? Let me hear you. "I want my mommy." You've got it. I imagine if Toby could talk, sometimes he might say that. They sat and they thought, because all owls think a lot. "I think we should all sit on my branch," said Sarah. And they did. All 3 together. They just all want to be together. Sometimes when we're worrisome, that's what we want to be, right? We want to be close and sit close to each other in our family. "Suppose she got lost or a fox got her," said Percy. "I want my mommy," said Bill. And the baby owls closed their owl eyes and wished their owl mother would come. Look at them. They just want their mom to come back. And she came. Isn't she beautiful? There's actually an owl sometimes that lives right out in front of my house in a great big tree. Soft and silent, she swooped through the trees to Sarah and Percy and Bill. You may not be able to see, But right down here, they're on that little branch, and here comes the mommy. Mommy, they cried, and they flapped, and they danced, and they bounced up and down on their branch. They are so happy. Look at them. Oh my goodness gracious. What's all the fuss? Their owl mother asked. You knew I would come back, the baby owls thought, because all owls think a lot. I knew it, said Sarah. I knew it, said Percy. What do you think Bill said? He said, I love my mommy. I could be mommy, or it could be daddy, or granny, or papa. And then this is, look how pretty, that's what her wings would have looked like. So that was Owl Babies, my favorite bedtime story that I like to read to my own children. And I hope you enjoyed it. Friends, I hope you have a great day. I'm sending hugs to all of you. You can see right now Toby actually fell asleep right here. Send us your pictures of you in your pajamas today, maybe even reading a story. We would love to see that. Have a great day.